Good morning, everybody. Michael here. Sunday. Oh, shucks, what's the date? 26th, maybe, of June. I left Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania earlier. It's about 25 after 10. And I'm on my way to Duncannon, Pennsylvania. Long day today. It'll be more than I like, but Duncannon is a good destination. It's a beautiful day. You might be able to see I'm in the middle of this beautiful hayfield all around. Very pretty. Where I am in southern Pennsylvania, there's a lot of open fields of barley and hay and wheat, and so I'm more in the open now, but it's very, very different and very pretty and a lot flatter than what I've been encountering back in Carolina and Virginia, almost all of Virginia and Tennessee. And forget about Georgia, that was just extremely mountainous. But a lot of that is over for the time being. It's going to be flat for a while, but as I understand it, northern Pennsylvania will be extremely rocky for like 80 miles. So that's going to have to be negotiated, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Last night I stayed in a little campground just outside of the little town of Boiling Springs. And let's hold on a sec. Yeah, okay. I want to be sure I had my wallet. I'm lost without that. But it's right beside the railroad tracks, which normally wouldn't be a bad thing, but in this part of Pennsylvania, those freight trains went through about every hour, maybe less, carrying about 100 cars. That you lose about 20 to 25 minutes sleep every time one of those goes through. So anyway, it's us down there didn't get a great deal of sleep, but that's all right. It's the way it is. Let's see what else is going on. Look at these guys go by. Morning, guys. And it's warming up already at, like I say, 10:30. It's probably already about 75 degrees, but you only feel it when you're out in the open like I am. Funny story happened to me about 3 days ago. I was hiking in a very densely wooded area, and the trail was pretty narrow, only about 2 feet wide, 3 at tops. And about 30 feet out in front of me, a bear comes out of the woods on my left, like just casual, just walking like he's home. Didn't even look around. I stopped, obviously, and when he heard me come to a stop, he looked at me. I looked at him for about 5 seconds, just trying to evaluate each other's intent. And of course, he ducks back in the woods. And so I continue up the trail, and about another couple 100 feet up, that same bear just made a semicircle, and he was coming back up on the trail again. Except this time he was trying to be more cautious about it. He didn't come out on the trail all the way. He just sticks his head out of the thicket, looks left, looks right, and sure enough, there I am again, but the same distance away. He darts back into the woods. But he was being more cautious the second time around, I guess. The black bears are quite timid. I don't hear any stories of encounters with black bears. That's my only time that I saw one on this trip. Saw a lot of rat snakes, one rattlesnake, which I think you got a video of that guy, and one black bear. So anyway, like I may have mentioned, I am more in, there's more towns now on the way that I can stop in and eat more town food, which is so much better for me because the calories are more higher quality. Like this morning, before I left Boiling Springs, I went to a little restaurant, a little mom and pop restaurant, and had a nice breakfast. And last night I had a Weatherman and I went to a bar and restaurant. I got a nice chicken breast sandwich and a beer. So the quality of the calories is so much improved, and I know I'm feeling better as a result, because I'm not just relying on the freeze-drieds like I had been as much, which fill your belly but don't offer a great deal of nutrition. At least that's my opinion. And you're on the trail, you fill your belly up with junk, energy bars mostly, and candy bars like Snickers and such, which is mostly sugar. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's not nutrition. So as a result, I'm feeling better, even though I'm not sleeping a great deal all the time. But today will be a Nero. I'm going to stop and spend a night in a motel. Haven't done that in a week or so, more than a week. Weatherman will be there. We'll go out, get dinner together, and just take it easy for the night, sleep in a soft bed, and do a good hike tomorrow. I'll probably be pretty energized and want to do more than 20 tomorrow. I'm going to see what, I'll talk to him, see what we can arrange. But I'm feeling good. I'm meeting new people because I'm usually ahead of the people going 15, 16, 17 miles a day. I hope everything's going good back in Santa Fe and Cape Cod. I keep thinking about what I'm going to do after I'm done this hike for long term, and I just don't know yet. But that's still 3 months away. As you know, I passed the exact halfway point a couple of days ago, 1,100 and something, 46 perhaps. And so I'm doing the math. If I do the second half of this hike in the same time, I should be at Katahdin by September 10th or 11th. But that's just speculation, of course. There's no way I could predict what lies ahead. And I know there's work to be done, but gee whiz, it can't be worse than what I've had to encounter so far. This trail here today is such a nice relief. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. The trail's well padded down, no debris on it, at least so far. Excuse me, at least so far. And it's flat, and there's no grade to be negotiated. So it's basically a wonderful 20-mile walk in the woods with a nice full belly of eggs and home fries and cheese in that restaurant. Wish I could tell you something exciting that's happened, but nothing of note. Some days, you don't really think about exciting things because there's a certain level of monotony that can creep up on you. And like some hikers will tell you, it's just one foot in front of the other, one day after another. I try not to think of it like that, because then it becomes less than enjoyable. You know, and it can be enjoyable. The terrain's different, people are different, towns are different, hikers are different. It could be an adventure if you let it be that, and really let that attitude consume you. So I do the best I can on that issue. But well, I'll tell you, if you don't pay attention, you can just get pretty sick of the trail. But I got too far to go to let that happen. You know, and I feel good about having made the halfway point. It's a psychological boost for me. And if I just keep thinking, let's get through Pennsylvania, and then you're going to be in, well, a little bit of New Jersey, just a little nip in the corner of the state, like I did West Virginia, and then New York, and then lo and behold, I'm going to be in New England, and that will be just wonderful. I'm really excited about that prospect, but that's 3 weeks away. So at times like this, I appreciate the flat surface in the hard packed trail, so it's not so arduous. I guess that's about it. Sorry I couldn't give you a much more exciting repartee, but it's one of these things that, you know, I can relate it to you as best I can, but it's hard for me to do that and so you can really feel what I'm feeling. Like, for instance, this beautiful cornfield, and I'm sorry, wheat field. It just goes and goes and goes, acre upon acre upon acre. You know, the woods in the background, and my white blaze telling me where I am. So that being said, it's hard to relate. It's one of these things, like that old expression about trying to explain Paris to somebody. You can't do that. You have to experience it yourself. You know, it's just wonderful to be out here all the time because you're so much closer to the earth, and life is so much more simple. You know, you pick a chore, which is hiking the AT. You equip yourself, you take care of yourself, you build yourself up, you hike, and now you enjoy the beauty of these estates firsthand at 2 miles an hour. And that's the only way you can really appreciate it. But I'll always do my best to try to relate to you what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, because it is a beautiful journey. And I'm glad I'm taking it, especially when it's flat like this. But I'm having a good time. Okay, people. All right, Sarah, Chester, Samantha, I love you. I wish you could be here with me, but I will certainly spend some quality time with you once I am done my journey. Eric, Marissa, thinking about you guys. I know all is well at the gym because you're good at what you do, Eric, and you're very, very popular there. Sure, what's your name picks up after itself, won't you? Terry, Corey, Terry, you should be almost done with that wonderful trip to Hawaii. Corey, you're still reveling in the victory of the Pens, I'm sure. And I'm trying to catch what I can about the Red Sox. I know they're in first place, but they're only a couple games over 500. So anyway, it's nice to know that they're doing okay. Seamus, Meredith, I miss you guys. You take good care of yourselves, and we will talk soon. Howdy. You want to be on YouTube? What's your name?
I'm Spuds. Hello, hello, what's up?
What is your name?
Spuds.
Spuds? Where are you from, Spuds?
I'm from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yep.
You're Sobo?
No, I'm actually northbound, just hiking southbound
Oh, just
in this section.
oh, okay. All right, yeah, I'm just doing the YouTube. If you want to look at it, it's Michael on the AT.
Michael on the AT,
I'm
got
gonna-
it.
I'm gonna
You guys
upload
should
it tonight.
subscribe.
Just subscribe.
Take care.
All right. Okay. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.